Hi, this is Jessie J, and I'm here to present to you things that I did to break my weight loss plateau. So this is made with the assumption that you're already properly dieting for the most part and properly exercising. So let's jump right in. So the one major thing that I did that made a big difference is intermittent fasting. Even when I wasn't doing best on my diet, as long as I stuck with the intermittent fasting, I didn't gain. And sometimes I lost. So if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much you eat in a certain window of time and then the rest of the time you're fasting. Most common is the eat 8 hours eating, 12 hours fasting. So that's what I do. I eat in a window of 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And after that, I do not eat anything else until 11 a.m. the next day. So if you think about it, that's 12-hour fasting. If you're sleeping 7 to 8 hours, that's only 4 to 5 hours that you're actually woke for fasting. And honestly, it's mainly mental. We're so used to getting up and eating breakfast, but it's a mental thing. And I find myself actually being more alert when I fast than if I ate breakfast that day. I'm a little more sluggish. The science behind that is it takes 8 hours for your body to completely digest the last meal or last thing that you ate. If you fast, well, then that's 4 additional hours your body has that it's not using energy from the easiest source, which is what's in your stomach, and it uses your fat. This doesn't place you in starvation mode because it's only a couple hours. So it's not like your body's going to hang on to fat. It's going to actually burn a little bit more than what you would usually do if you never let your digestive system have a break. Also, what's good for when you fast is if before you fast, you have the ability to exercise, because your body actually burns more fat because it's in a fasted state. Always listen to your body, see what works for you, but I do recommend intermittent fasting. And if you're going to do any kind of exercise before you break your fast, I just suggest look up other videos on it to see exactly what will work for you or what you should be doing to prep for that. The main other thing is getting rid of toxins in your body. And that toxins, you can't control everything. There's pollution all over. But the things that you put in your body and on your body, you can control. What makes fat stubborn is that our bodies excrete our toxins by sweating through the digestive tract or trapping it in our fat. Because all our body knows is, I got to get it away from the main organs. And some of our food contain things that it shouldn't, or, that it didn't 50 or 60 years ago with our grandparents. And that's why we have all this belly fat nowadays, because the tough fat that's absorbed the toxins, and now that fat is harder to get rid of. So if we don't put extra toxins and we also detox what toxins that are in our body, then it helps you be able to get rid of that fat a little easier. One of the main things I do is detox baths that helps to expel any toxins. So I have two types of detox baths I use. Pretty much a detox bath. Make sure you have a cup of water, cold water with you so you don't get dehydrated. Make the water as hot as you can stand it, and then you can add certain detox ingredients. I switch between Aztec clay mass. This clay is known to draw out toxins in the skin, and then also baking soda, Epsom salt, and lavender. I usually use lavender oil, the actual essential oil, and do about 15-20 drops, baking soda, and Epsom salt. And you'll be sweating like nobody's business. So you'll be able to get things out through your pores that way. The clay actually pulls things out. I use the baking soda and lavender more often than the clay. The clay is once in a while, but the Epsom salt, I use it often. And that's 2 times a week I did that. Or that I do that. Next would be what you're putting on your skin to replenish and moisturize afterwards. All this Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret smells wonderful, but it's really a chemical storm of toxins on your skin. Look at those ingredients and tell me what you actually recognize. It's probably only 3 or 4 words. Anything that you put on your skin is almost the equivalent of eating it. I mean, some things that you put on your skin absorbs faster than if you actually ate it. So that's how important the things that we use every day on our skin are. So my favorite body oil from Victoria's Secret main ingredient was sunflower oil. So then, you know what? I just grabbed plain old sunflower oil. There's no additives. My ingredients just say sunflower oil. I'm finding for health and beauty wise, the less ingredients, the better. That's the less room for toxins to be snuck in there. So, we want things that have 10 ingredients and ingredients that we recognize the words. Sunflower oil is organic. It's actually food grade. So if I wanted to cook with this, I could. So that means it's great for my skin. I always follow my oils up with a cream. So I use shea butter usually, a mixture of shea butter, olive oil, and other oils, natural oils. But when I don't feel like cooking that up, or if I want something with a bit of a fragrance in there, I use Butter Depot's body lotion or body butter. And it's made out of shea butter. It's only like 7 or 8 ingredients: shea butter, pumpkin seed. Let me see. Pumpkin seed oil, avocado oil, mango butter, and there's a couple other things in there. The fragrances are wonderful in this. The product is vegan, so we know it's not any craziness going on. It's not a chemical storm. And if it says a citrus smell or smells like a sugar cookie, it really does smell like a sugar cookie on your skin. So when you want to have that Bath and Body Works type smell without having that chemical storm on you, I recommend Butter Depot. Last but not least, item that we use every day on our skin that can add to the toxin overload that our body gets is deodorant. So I use native deodorant. I know you're saying, oh, but I've tried those natural deodorants and they suck, or I still stink. I use it in conjunction with chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is technically, it says it right on the bottle, internal deodorant. Chlorophyll is actually the green stuff that makes leaves green, that helps purify our air. You use that in your body, it helps to purify your body from toxins. So this helps that unload that toxin wagon that we got going on. Also, the things that make your body have odor are bacteria. This gets rid of it. So take this consistently. Use this consistently. I actually have less odor problems with these two combined than I did with the regular deodorant that we're used to buying. Let's see. Other than that, on the list also is probiotics. A lot of us have messed up guts. Every time you take an antibiotic, it clears out everything in your stomach, bacteria, even the good stuff. We have to have a good flora or culture, like Activia has. We have to have a good balance in there, or it's hard for us to break down things, and it leads to, you can see it reflecting in your skin. A lot of people, if you have acne, try a probiotic. That makes you go down, makes your pimples go down, helps you be regular with the restroom. So of course that's going to help you lose weight. You're able to digest your food properly and get rid of the toxins properly. So try a probiotic. The probiotic that I take is Digestive Advantage. This particular one I use is now discontinued, so I have to find another one of their formulas that I like. The next item I say is increase your water. If you're drinking 8 to 10 glasses of water, I know you're like, oh, well, that's proper amount. Try going for a gallon. You have less time to feel hungry if you quench your thirst, because most of the time we're thirsty, but we think it's hunger. So if you're constantly drinking water, it's less time for you to feel hungry. It's less room for you to get to overeat because you're already full with liquids. Another trick is tea. Green tea really helps curb my appetite. So when I know I'm about to go to a restaurant, I always order tea beforehand so I don't overeat. Also, like to get me through my mornings and my fasts. If I do start feeling a little bit of, hunger, I usually drink a cup of hot tea, and it definitely helps me curb my appetite. Last but not least, it's kind of literal, kind of weird, but brush your teeth. Brush your teeth a little more often. Brush your teeth after lunch. If you got a job, you can sneak in there and brush your teeth. that prevents snacking, because you're gonna be less likely to reach for something if you're like, oh man, I just brushed my teeth. Oh, I still got that minty taste in my mouth. I don't want to mix that. And when I'm fasting, I brush my teeth after dinner. If it's 6:30 or 7 o'clock that day, I brush immediately after dinner. So then if anyone comes in the house with, oh yeah, I got this food, do you want to taste a sample? I'm more likely to say no, because I'm like, oh no, I brushed my teeth already for the night. I don't feel like doing that again. So it helps me out. Don't know how you work with that, but definitely helps me. So that's my full list of the plateaus, but I do have two honorable mentions. We want to get rid of toxins in the body. Toxins are in our food, even in our vegetables and our fruit. There's a lot of pesticides. Some places put wax on their fruits coating to make them more appealing to the consumer. So when you can, buy organic. I know it's hard. I know it's expensive. If not, go with the clean 15. I think it's clean 15. Like bananas, oranges, things with thick skin, they're less likely to be penetrated by the pesticides and chemicals being used to grow them if they have that thick protective covering. And the last one is your salad dressings. Please, please, please pay attention to your salad dressing. That's where a lot of people go wrong with their eating healthy. Even if you have a salad dressing, try to always go for vinaigrette, oil and vinegar, and seasonings. The ranch, anything creamy is not good for your diet. And then a lot of the diet salad dressings or salad dressings in general have things in there to substitute for fat or substitute for sugar. That's a chemical. Well, your body doesn't know how to process. Your body can process the sugar better than it processes the, sugar substitute, because it actually knows what sugar is. So try, if you can, make your own dressings with oil, vinegar, and some pepper and seasonings. If you can't, at least go for the ones the ones in the glass bottles are made with olive oil, vinegar, and seasonings. Those are usually a little bit better than the ones in your plastic containers. You don't know what kind of ingredient chemical storm they have in there to substitute for taste and to be able to say, fat free or low fat or something. So that pretty much sums it up. Just to recap, that is intermittent fasting, detox baths twice a week. Also, watch what you're putting on your skin, lotion, oil, soap wise. Take probiotics, take chlorophyll, increase your water intake, drink a cup of green tea, brush your teeth. All those things are things, if you do consistently, will help you curb cravings, curb appetites, and detox your body so you can lose body fat. You can break that plateau. So if you try these and it works for you, please let me know. Always like, subscribe, and follow me. And I think my New Year's resolution, I'm going to try to get rid of this last little 5 pounds that's kind of irking me. And so I'll make a video and update you. I've kind of been off with the holidays, so I'm gonna put my strategies to the test too, and I'll probably give you an update. Anyway, catch you later. Bye. This is Jessie J.